Hello everyone, I am Saksham Sharma, founder of CareerKunj and former HR and recruiter of TCS. In this video, I will be talking about some insights that if you are the student who has appeared for TCS MBA hiring and have got the rejection mail, then what could be the probable reasons that you are not selected? Okay, so as I have told you, I was the former HR and recruiter of TCS, and I myself have taken so many interviews for MBA hiring, and then I closely know that why students get rejected. So let's discuss few things that might be the reason for your rejection. Okay, so when it comes to MBA hiring, the first thing that is looked into a candidate is the communication. So communication is one must thing that an MBA student should be very good at. So when I say communication, it is not about having a very fluent English and an American accent. No, not at all. Communication is about when it comes to placements, it's about articulation of your ideas confidently. So you have something in your mind, somebody has asked you something. How confidently you are able to explain that. So that is the communication which I am talking about here. So very, very important thing. An MBA student usually goes into management role. You people usually take up the roles which requires client interaction, customer dealing. All right. So communication is a must there. And when you talk about IT companies like TCS, they have customers based out of different geographies. So communication is one thing which cannot be compromised at. So your communication might not be at par, and that could be one of the reasons for your rejection. So very important that you should work on your communication and make it more better and competitive to face another interview that comes next. Okay, because if you don't work on this area, trust me, you will find it difficult to get any other placement as well if we talk about the good companies. So very, very important to work on your communication skills. We will also be we are going to start a new series on communication improvement as well on our YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to our channel as well if you are new. And we would be making daily some content that will help to improve your communication. So that is communication. Second thing which could be a reason of your rejection is your clarity. Clarity of what you will do in an IT company, clarity of what happens in an IT company. As I see, most of the students are from core HR, marketing, or finance background. They hardly have read about IT. And then it's an IT company that you applied for, and they don't have actual work that you do. You need to understand what they do. And many students fails there. Many students fails to explain what they will be doing. Many students even don't know what is the role which is getting offered. I have made several videos to explain that before the interview started. So, if you are not able to explain the roles, that is something which you will get after this hiring and what you will do there, what happens in that role. It is not just about answering what is the role. It is about to explain how you can do better there, what are the different things that requires to deliver better in that role. So clarity could be another reason which might be the reason for your rejection as well. So very important, you develop your understanding. Friends, this stage you have to improve your learning horizon just beyond your books. All right, because this is something you have to understand that today companies look for student with diverse knowledge. It cannot be like, no, I'm an MBA marketing student. How come I know about IT company? That's your fault. Okay, because company need people who can work there, who can understand their world. So you will not get these topics in your books. You have to go out, you have to do different courses from platforms like Coursera, Infosys, Springboard, edX, where you can get the understanding about different IT roles and make yourself more competent for the companies like TCS. And just for information, if you are rejected, don't worry. TCS often also go for off-campus hiring when they take the pass out year student. Last year they have taken pass out year student as well. So you never know when you get the next chance again to appear for TCS interview as well. And then there are other companies like TCS, like Accenture, Infosys. They also sometimes do their off-campus hiring. So if you work on the IT skills a bit, you might get a good offer from some other company. And TCS also, if they go for off campus. Third thing, which is most important when it comes to MBA students, is the analytical skills. So, analytical skills. So, what is analytical skills basically? Analytical skills are the skills basically to solve a problem. So, what you do in a company? Do you use the theory that you have learned in your academics? No, that might not be used ever, right? You must have learned about Taylor, Fayol, and something and all sorts of theories, but they are not used, right? You have to use your practical knowledge to solve a problem, to increase the profit, to increase the revenue, to increase, to reduce the time, to increase the productivity. So that is what which is needed. Ideas are needed. So problem solving mindset is called analytical ability. So in MBA hiring, what I have seen is panel ask some questions which are related to your course, but they are very practical. Like how as a marketing student, you will improve the revenue of a startup which is not doing well. How as a like which digital marketing techniques are good for a startup and for a established company. So what is this? These are problem based questions which you have to answer, and these are just few. There are so many things which can be asked under analytical ability, right from for example, recent incident to people can ask you anything. For example, recently India has a tough uh, time with Pakistan, and they have used all the uh, air weapons to have a this fight was with the air weapons, correct? So what kind of technologies are used in those weapons? So that again is a very practical question that has nothing to do with your books. So you have to think about what is the practical aspect. At the same time, you have to be stay updated with the latest trend. So then only you can answer those questions. So analytical ability, if you are good at analytical ability, trust me, you can easily crack the toughest interviews. I've also been to IIMs for hiring, taking interviews, and those students are really just at their analytical abilities, and that is actually up to the mark. Okay, so think about the practical aspect, try to solve problems, make it a habit, and then you will be uh, better at your analytical skills and will probably crack the next interview in which you appear. The fourth thing you have to know is the attitude part. See, as I have always been telling in my past video as well, nobody knows everything. Even your panel also don't know everything. You can ask few questions which the panel cannot answer. But what is more important is your attitude. How do you handle a situation when you don't know an answer? So that is called a positive learning attitude. So when you don't know something, how do you defend that? That also matters a lot. And I've seen most of the candidates into MBA hiring doesn't know much. That's true. But still, if you have a positive attitude, you respond positively. You, if you don't know the exact answer, you talk something around that. That also shows a good attitude. So, and this is as an experienced panel, people can easily judge that you have a positive attitude or not. So, very important is the attitude. How do you defend yourself when you don't know something, right? And very commonly students get anxious, they get nervous, they feel like okay, they are rejected, and they are not able to fight much. But there are students who don't know but still smiling and saying, sir, I don't know, and then they answer some other question, or they defend it with some other answer or logic, right? So it shows a positive attitude, and those candidates are liked by everyone. Okay, so these are the four prominent reasons which might be one of the reason for your rejection. And if you are not good at these things, I would recommend you to please start working on these skills. Otherwise, you will find it difficult even to crack other interviews as well for any other company. So these are the must skill for a placement, for a good placement. So please start working on it. And then also, as I have told you, we are on a mission to help student for the placement preparation, and then we will be making content around all these skills so that you can get benefited. So please do follow us and keep visiting our channel for more such informative videos. Thank you so much. And one more important thing, don't get demotivated. If you are rejected, that's okay. It's a part of the career, it's a part of life. You will get some other better opportunity. Okay, so believe in that and start working on your skill. Thanks.